Hello friends, I thought I would make a little video. I was going just to do this without a video, but I have these little matches, and I thought what a good way to send people a little something in a box. And you take the matches out, and some people have die cuts too for these boxes, but you get them from the dollar store, and you can just send little blings in there. And it's a cute little way to send some people some stuff. I thought it would be a really good idea to do a swap with it, and that's why I started with the boxes. So what I'm doing with this one here is I'm painting painting gesso on it to get the background covered. So then I can add my paper to it. So I'm going to decorate the outside of the box and then, have the goodies on the inside for the gift or swap or whatever, right? So that's the whole idea of this particular one. And you could send a few of them, a couple, whatever. I'm going to send a couple of these, and I'm going to send a couple of my die cut ones. So it'll be fun and a variety. And then I could send little unusual blings, things that are not quite as usual, that people don't normally have all the time. It's looking very white now. I'm going to cover it a little bit more. It's more of the edges that I want to cover really good, because that's what's going to show after the paper's on. I'm planning on covering it with the paper, so. There we go. So I cut this girl here. She will be my first one. Then the second one I could do something like a little different style or whatever. Just going to dry it up a little bit more here. Put as much embellishments on it, on the little thing, as you want, and that's the fun part too, is just trying to get little things on there. I think it's really the fun part. I'm going to ink my edges. See, that's why we needed to gesso it, so you can get ink to come on. Go on the edges. And like a nice, any kind of, whatever you like. You can ink it with any color you like. I'm doing black just because I want to. A nice brown or whatever would be nice too. It's whatever style you like. That'll be cute on there for my little swap. Get these little brush pieces. I'm going to buy more of these. These little brush pieces off. But then you can imagine having it decorated and having little flowers and little things, blings on it, and that kind of thing. And these for somebody. So it's just another way of sending little treats. Crafting treats that we all love. So you can send a little bit of your art in a different way and still have a nice little, you know, your little happy mail. Who says a happy mail has to be a big container or a big envelope of just random stuff? It could be just a couple of these in a little envelope, or, you know, in an envelope. I would appreciate this just as much as anything else. It's just so pretty. It'll be pretty and thoughtful. And that is what Happy Mail is all about, being thoughtful. So I'm just going to and that's where, isn't that cute? Of course, my video is not wanting to focus. And I can add a little bling to that after. And stuff like that, which I will. But first I'm going to start working on the rest of my box. So I have this leftover pieces of the paper where I cut her out. See, she came, I got this from Anne-Marie. She came in these little vintage flip books. Look for these kind of things in dollar stores and pound shops and whatnot. They're really great. So I'm going to turn this over and see if I can get I'm going to use my other one here. See if I can get use out of the leftover pieces. And then it will go right there. Just like that. And you can do this with any designer paper or anything too, or you could just paint the box and just be anything. It's going to be so pretty. And you can even do like, I was thinking it would be really cool to do like duct tape, the metal duct tape, and make a little like steampunk box. Very cool. You can emboss the duct tape, and have really nice textures on it. And it can look really interesting. So much. This little thing is such a fun challenge because you gotta do something really small. Well, you can do the larger boxes as well. I'll show you one of my larger ones. It's got a winter theme on it, but it's not even all that fancy. But that's it. Just a little. This is the one I have the die cut for. This is my die cut one. But you can buy the big boxes of matches, any size boxes, and just play. You can do a little set of larger, like you know the chest sets that they have, or the little luggage sets at the craft store, where they have the large one, and the next one up, and then the small one. You can do that with these matchboxes and have a little theme going on. It'd be so cute. What a cute little gift to have. And then you can put, they can put little things in there, like earrings, anything that they want, or they can just keep their little goodies in there. There, so that's that side, and then there's that side. Isn't that pretty? And I'm just going to use the paper, same paper on this side, and I know it's going to be different, but it's okay. It's going to be good. because I can add some lace to my side or anything like that. I'm actually going to let me draw that to this side. That way, I'll have a little bit of the antique chair there. And it's going to kind of go like this. So when you have this side, you'll have this side, but it'll be okay. I can put a little piece of lace on it. Blend fine. And that is that for that. So it's a great idea. I think I would love it, so I'm going with it. And then you fill it up with like maybe some jewelry pieces that are small, secondhand, you know, the ones that you get and just throw together for crafting. I love those. Things that are just a little bit unusual, like you can get like the confetti and all that kind of stuff, but I mean everyone can get that. If you go to like a place where there's something a little different than you see, that's something that would be really cool, I think. So, not to say that I don't love confetti, but when you do something like this in these little boxes, you want something a little different, special to open up to be like a wow factor. Like, oh, look at these. So, that's what I like. So, now I have the front side and both the other sides done. And then I could just bling it up. The back side, I'm probably just going to grab a rose piece of paper. Or you could even just paint the back side. I think I'll grab this one here. And I might even just go over with some ink to make it blend in with the pink, I think. Let's see. I do have pink. Pink. And I'll have to use it might be a little much. I can just blend it in a bit. I'll have to blend it better. I could go with some rust on it as well. Got some color in there. I'm actually going to take some of that color out because it's a little too much. What I'm going to do is spray it with my water maybe. And let the color run. see the water's kind of piling up there, and the colors are coming off. And it's blended. It blend well. I like it. There we go. I'll dry that off. Got some of that color off. This is a little too much. And now I'll just pick a nice spot that I like, and I will cut that out. You can also put like a nice black on the back, and then have in white gel pen, write your information or whatever. So that's a good idea too. So you would have this on the back. And I'm going to cut it smaller because it's too big still, but and that is the easy way of doing something. And then you just kind of add your stuff to it after. I would have to choose a lighter pink next time. It's not something so bright. I wasn't thinking so bright, but that's okay. I'm going to add a little bit of white to it. Dabs. Change the tone a bit so it blends in well. And that's it, guys. So I hope you guys give this a try and keep going with it. I'll show some pictures at the end of what it looks like.